Hello again. Well, thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to do this beautiful little wreath. This one here's got a lot of really cool flowers in it, so I thought this one would be really fun. All right, well, as usual, just get comfortable, and then here, let's get started. So, you know me, I got to turn around here. I think I'm going to start with this flower here first. So, I'm trying to get used to my camera, as you know here. So that's what I'm going to do here. So it takes me a minute to get ready. So let me just get everything going and let's get started. Okay, I think this one's going to be cool because, like I said, there's so many different flowers we can do here. All right, so let's just start here by doing the edges and a little bit of deco pink, okay? And I want the deco pink to just go on the edges of here, okay? And what I think I'm going to do is try to do videos a little bit different this time, okay? So I'm going to, because I feel like sometimes, I don't know, is it going to bore you? I want a little bit more feedback, if I can, on how you want me to do these videos, okay? Do you want me just to keep doing them the way that I'm doing them, where I don't speed them up? Or do you like it just the way I'm doing them, where I just show you like this? The feedback is really going to help me, because I'm doing these for you, you know, I'm not doing them for my health. I'm doing them because I want, you know, to teach you, and I want to teach you the best way as possible. Because, I mean, like, for example, I'm doing this in this, this is the Deco Peach, but what I'm trying to say is I'm doing it the same way all the way around, right? So, because I'm doing them the same way and all the way on every single flower, should I just speed it up and then just, or do you like it that I'm doing it in real time? For me, I'm thinking I should just do it, you know, like this, because it shows you the exact way and you can just color with me. And I think that's better because then it's like, you know, real time, and you could just do it right along with me. That's the way I'm thinking. I should just do what I want, right? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so just take your peach and put it right along here. Now let's do it on the inside too, okay? But not just a little bit up. Okay, and just feather it. Just like it radiates out, you know. Just radiate the color. I want to do a really pretty job on this one. This one's so pretty. This is definitely frameable, isn't it? It's so pretty. Okay, so now what we're going to do now is let's grab this really, really pretty lavender. And with the lavender, let's come and bring it out from the base and radiate the color outward. Lavender. See how I'm just bringing the color out and I'm feathering it out? See? Just feathering the color out. Today's Valentine's Day. I'm having a great Valentine's Day. I get to color. Every day I'm coloring for me is a great day. I love this. It's great. It's so much fun. It's raining. The rain's outside. It's so beautiful. And I don't know if you saw my Facebook or not, but ducks flew into my pool today. I made a video of it. It was so beautiful. It was a male and a female duck, and they were swimming in my pool. That was so pretty. So cute. Male and female. And the mallard, you know, with the pretty colors. It was so great. All right. So all right, now I am going to do the same thing up here, okay? I'm going to come down. Okay, this is the way I do my electric flowers, but I'm doing this one a little wider, not quite so tight. I'm doing this one where it's got a little bit more radiation to it. As far as the width of it goes, you know, a lot of times when I do my electric flowers, they're a little bit closer together as far as where that line goes, the little highlighter line. These ones are a little bit more closer to the tips. I mean, they're wider. The white highlight is wider, I mean. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the width of this is bigger than I normally do it. Okay. It's coming down. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. Feather it down. Just blend it in. And feather it down. And just darker at the tips here, and then just feather it down. Okay, now I want to make it a little bit more purpley. Maybe, let's see, I don't know if, so what I do is I just grab the colors and see which one I want. Let's go with the Dollar Purple. Oh, yeah, let's do a Dollar Purple. Okay, and just bring that Dollar Purple around. And like, again, we don't need to do it everywhere. Like, you know, just some spots, you know. Uh-oh, I messed up. Oh well, I'm gonna have to get out my handy dandy eraser. Oh, I messed up, and it happens to the best of us. You know why? Because I caught myself thinking about dinner tomorrow. My kids are coming over tomorrow, and I was thinking about something else, and I kind of, yeah, it happens to the best of us, doesn't it? Okay. I shouldn't even do that. That's bad, bad, bad. Sometimes when I first start a picture, it takes me a minute to totally... I was thinking about my camera, and I was thinking about the videos I uploaded today, and I was thinking... and my mind wasn't totally into this yet. It takes me a minute to totally... Okay, but I'm into it now. Okay. I'm actually excited about doing this picture because there's so many cool flowers that are in this one. Okay, see? Alright, now I don't like the way this one came up a little bit too far. And I do that a lot, you'll notice, with my eraser, because if I don't like something, I could just work. I want to give this one to my daughter, so I'm going to work extra hard on this one. Good for you, right? You're going to get extra goodness. Okay, this one I'm going to go down. Okay. Just do the tips. The rain sounds so good. I don't know if you can hear it, if the camera's picking it up or not, but it's actually raining pretty good out there. For Arizona, the weather's been so weird. The weather's been kind of weird everywhere, huh, lately. That polar vortex. Okay. 60 below zero in some places? What the heck? It's crazy nuts. I've never heard of such a thing. That's bananas. That's bananas. See, now you guys know that I turn my picture because that's the way my style is. I gotta color it to where it's comfortable for me. Just push the color down. If you want it, I like it a little darker at the tips, you know, to give that. And then just push the color down. Okay, looks maybe a little bit down here. Just add some color around the sides here. There we go. It's pretty. I can see it needs a little bit in here, huh? And you'll see that when you're working on stuff where you got to go back in and add a little bit more detail. You just got to work with it. But when I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking this is the best way to do these videos, because if I speed it up, you're not going to get the real life, you know, how it is. You're going to get the edited version, and this way you could just color along with me, right? I don't know, I think that's the best way. But then you gotta listen to me yap. I'll try not to yap so much, but I'm just a yapper. What can I say? I'm Italian. And German. What a combo, huh? Okay. But I do got a lot to say. I always have a lot on my mind. That's why I have insomnia. My mind never stops. I'm always thinking about things. I have what's called a racing mind, and I just never stop. My brain just always goes. Can't turn it off. That's why I have to sleep with the TV on sometimes, or all the time actually, because I have to tune out my own head. Not crazy or anything like that. It's just I have a lot. I think about a lot of things. Well, I might be a little crazy. I don't know. I think everyone's a little nuts, right? In this world, who isn't? Okay. All right. Let's see which to go this way. Alrighty. There we go. Looks good. Alright, I just put a little extra oomph where I like it. Okay, let's grab I want a bright color in the middle. Let's do here, this is good. Let's do this is a non-photo blue and PB. Alright, I was writing the colors down for you and for your color charts. I'm just going to go outside, kind of darker, and then lighter in the middle. Just kind of, so it's kind of, don't want it to look too, circling there. Okay, there, it's got a nice radiating middle there, doesn't it? Kind of like that. All right. Okay, now, ooh, I like doing these leaves. Let's do this leaf. Ooh, I like these leaves here. This one. This one, all right, let's do this one. Okay, so let's start with a pale sage on this beautiful little leaf here. Okay. Okay. Pale sage. All right, and the leaf, I'm going the direction now, the way that the leaf grows, just so I don't have any directional lines. Okay. Okay, now, okay, and then now I have to grab some pencils here. So let's take some artichoke now, and what I want to do here is take some artichoke, and well, let's go first make a little line here. And then let's go and create a little bit of shadow here. And then let's come along the bottom. And then let's come along the bottom here. It's kind of got like cool little steps on these here. A little darker. I'll take my time on this one. So, I mean, some pictures I rush through, some I don't. I'm going to take a little bit longer on this one, so hope you don't mind. Just in the mood to really take my time. Okay, so I'm going to come through here. Okay, and I'm going to through here, and I'm going to come through the middle. Okay. And I'm going to come up through the middle. I don't know if you hear that. That was a big jet just flew over me. I mean, like one of those Air Force jets. Okay, so I want to create a really cool, I want to make this leaf look really good. Wow, that jet's really Air Force jet. I live by that in Arizona, right by that Luke's Air Force Base. So it's a pretty popular Air Force Base if you've ever heard of that one. It's really cool too. Arizona's such a cool place to live. They got hot air balloons that fly over me all the time too. It's pretty cool. Not right now, of course, because it's winter, but in the summer they got. Okay, so it was artichoke. That one's pretty. I like this one. Maybe a little up here too. I don't want to leave up. Okay. All right, now let's do, we need to add a little bit of a darker color. This is a green ochre. Take a green ochre, and we're going to add a little darker to that. Here in this green ochre. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, got some green ochre going in here. Alright, get some nice shade in here. Alright. And in here too, because you know it'd be darker in here because it's sitting behind this petal. Well, be a little darker in here too, right? Pencil needs to be sharper. That's one thing, you gotta have a sharp pencil. If it's not sharp, it's just never gonna be what you want it to be. Okay, I'm grabbing that artichoke again and just doing a little bit of blending. And actually what I'm gonna do is grab some lime peel. This is lime peel, and I'm gonna blend it with some lime peel to add a little bit more color, a little bit of green to it. Now you're probably thinking, why am I taking so much time in this leaf, right? Well, I hope you don't think that. But I want to do a good job, a nice professional job for you. Teach you how to do it good. And I want you to do a good job, so this is how you do a good job. Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes you could do it fast, sometimes you take a little time. This one I decided to take a little time. Okay, there you go. That's a pretty leaf, huh? See? It was worth it. It looks really, really good. Okay, and I'm going to do another one now. Let's add some pale sage in here. Okay, I don't need to do it the exact same way, but I'm going to add some pale sage in here. I'm going to give it a little bit of variety. Okay. Oops. So Okay, it blends in. Sometimes colors blend in, that's fine. Okay. I want to throw in a little bit of salmon pink in here, okay? A little bit of salmon pink. I want to give it a little, this one a little different. A little bit of salmon pink in the middle. A bit of a glow to this one leaf here. Okay. Just a little bit of glow, just a little bit of salmon pink. As a matter of fact, just to so that it has a uniform, I'm going to put a little salmon pink in here too. Salmon pink. Just adds a little bit of a glow to the flower or to the leaf, so it doesn't say, it just adds just a little bit, or it's all you need, a little bit of oomph. Okay, now I'm going to take this artichoke and I'm going to come up here and then come around here. Artichoke. I'll leave that top maybe a little lighter just for now. I'm pushing a little bit harder here in the middle, okay? So just put a little pressure down, you know, towards the bottom, because that's where you want it a little bit heavier, and then just lighten up your pressure as you know, blend it towards the as you go towards the outside. Just lighten up your hand a little bit, and you want it darker down in here where the stem is, or the whatever the middle of the leaf is, whatever you call it. Just lighten it, and then darker in the bottom, and then just blend your color in here, darker in here. Okay, and then I'm just going to turn it around here a little. Blend it in here a little darker. Happy Valentine's Day. I don't know when you're watching this. If you watch it after, then I wished you Valentine's Day after. Belated Valentine's Day. Okay. It's a cool thing about these videos, though. You can watch it a year from now. It'll have a memory of it being, knowing I colored this on Valentine's Day, 2019. And right now it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Actually, no, my clock's off. It's actually 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Alright, so here I'm just shading it in here. Okay. Oops, that's alright. I went over a little bit in that little area. Right in there, but that's okay. Sure, I'll figure a way out of that mess. Okay, then let's take a little bit of this green ochre. Okay, I know I have to have this pencil sharper. That's gonna drive me crazy if it's not. Okay, gotta have a sharp pencil. Okay, this is green ochre, green ochre, green ochre. Okay, and I wanna just darken it up in a few areas. And you know what? I'm going to need some espresso here in a minute. And I don't mean coffee. I mean the pencil. Because espresso is it's a brownish color, but it's got a green tint in it. And I want to add some of that in both of these areas. So let's grab some oh, this is Sandbar Brown. Here's espresso. Okay, let's put some espresso in here, because espresso is a good color to use when you're using the artichokes and this kind of like an olive tone. It's good for shading golds too, in case you need to know that. But it's got because it's got a green tone to it, so it's good for. But it's good for the leaves because of the olive tone to it. But yeah, I actually use this too also when I'm shading really like close to the hairline and skin. Oops, and I hope I was in the camera for that. If I go out once in a while, I'm sorry, but I'll always get back to it and you won't miss much. I try to look up as much as I can. Sometimes I get all involved. Alright. Okay. I hope that's good. I don't know. Okay, that's good, huh? Yeah, that's good. It's nice detail. It'll pop out when we do the background. Okay, let's do, kind of keep the same theme going with the pale sage down in here too. I mean, it's all the kind of the same leaves, so put the same pale sage down in here. And we will do the same thing with our artichoke, which I'm looking for right now. Actually, you know what? I need to add a little bit of lime peel in here too, now that I'm thinking about it. Put a little bit of lime peel in here, because the lime peel does tend to green it up a bit. Okay, there you go. Yeah, oh gosh, I keep getting out of the camera. Okay, I gotta stop that. Bad, Lisa. Bad. Okay, sorry about that. God, I suck at this camera crap. I'll get better at it, don't worry. Alright, so what do we need now? Okay, so see what I do, you guys. I hold these in my hand. You gotta get used to holding the colors in your hand, so if you need one, you could just, the colors that you're working with, you'll have them. You could just grab them as you need them, So here's the artichoke. And then on this one, I think I'll just, it's a little, this one's a little different than those other leaves. But I still want to stay in the same color scheme. I'm just gonna, this one I'm just feathering it out a little differently. Kind of going around this area here, a little lighter. Now when you do these, you can leave your edges lighter and then, or do the edges darker and make it lighter towards the middle. So many ways to do leaves. This is the green ochre again. Just gonna give it a little bit of definition here on this leaf. And this one here, I think I'm gonna give it a little, it was kind of losing its, definition, so I'm just giving it a little bit more on the edges here. I'm just going along the sides here. Just give it a little bit more, I guess. Definition, Okay. And maybe we need to put a little bit of, put a little lime peel in here too, just to get some green going. Can add some yellows and some oranges in here, some of that salmon pink that we had in here, maybe up in here where it's lighter, maybe put some more in here too, maybe in the camera in here, just to see if we can get these just to give it its little finishing touches here a little bit. Okay, see how's this looking a little bit better? Yeah, it's looking a little better. Let's come out a little bit. See, yeah, looks good, huh? See, looks looking good. Now I think we should do this one. How about doing this one in a blue? Let's do these ones in a blue, and maybe we should do these ones a little bit more electric. Let's do these in a little bit more, make them look a little bit more cooler, a little bendier. All right, so let's start with a powder blue. Okay, so let's take a powder blue and come about right about here. Get, well, hopefully, let me see. Can you see? Let's go in way closer. Come in here. So I'm going about this far. All right, and then I'm coming in about this far. So this one I'm going to do a little bit more. I'm going to do this one a little bit closer together. You'll be able to see it when I make it a little darker, okay? I mean, when I put in the next color, which is going to be non-photo blue. Okay, I'm going to just... The first color base isn't all that important. Well, I mean, it's all important, but you know what I mean? You don't have to really be too particular about how you put down the colors, because it's just a base color. But I mean, it's still important, but you know what I mean. And it's so light, you don't really. But you do have to go in the direction, the way that the petal goes. You know, come up like that. Okay, now take your non-photo blue, all right, and let's come up. Okay, and see how I'm coming up to about the same height as the non-photo blue. And the same way that I do it with my little feathering technique, the flicking method, my flicking method. Okay. Okay. Some areas you can come up more, some areas you can go down more. Okay. All right, now let's come down here. All right, and then we're going to come down and around, come down and around, down and around, down and around. Do what you don't. I just move around wherever I decide to go. You're gonna have to do every petal, but just, I mean, however you want to do them. You can go around in neat order, or each petal in a circle or a wheel, however which way, as long as you get them all. Right. There's no method to my madness. I just go with whatever comes to my pretty little head, or unpretty little head, however, old lady head. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I kind of like the way that the vibrancy of that. I'm going to make it a little bit vibrant. So let's grab the cerulean blue, okay? So let's take the cerulean blue, okay, and let's grab some cerulean blue. And I don't want it to get too crazy, so let's see how I'm doing the cerulean blue now. You want it real pretty with the color to make it, but now you don't go out too far. Oops. All right. See, it's because I'm not turning my picture. If you notice, that's why I went into the bud in the middle, because I'm trying to be nice to you guys and not make you dizzy by turning my picture, but at the same time it makes it harder for me to color. Okay. Alright, now let's do the outsides now. Yep. Okay. This is the cerulean blue, remember? It's okay. Just go around. Oh man, my computer's getting in my way. Hold on, I gotta move that along. Okay. Alright. Alrighty. Okay, let's do this one. Come around and down, around and down, around and down. All right, okay. Now I think what we need to do is we need to make it, okay, so now, okay, so I tried a little bit of this denim blue and I liked it. So this is denim blue right here. And so what I do is I just put a little on the edges here. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so this is just denim blue here. And I just put it on the edges. I liked it. It just added a little bit of, you know, my goodness that I love. So I'm just going to go along here, here, okay, yeah, and here, okay, here, oops, yeah. Alrighty, and then I want to definitely put some in here for sure. That's what made me want to do it, because it didn't have enough of an inset where this was. I like to have more of a such a pretty flower. I'm going to do a yellow in the middle, but I don't want it to be too yellow. So we'll play around with that. See, my head is already thinking ahead of the time. I'm not staying in the present. It's not good. All right, let's. All right. That's good. Okay, like I was saying, I was already on the yellow. It's because I was thinking I wanted to do it in a let's take the sand color, and I want to put it in a sand. All right. And then I want to try let's try this one, a yellow ochre, yellow ochre. And then I want to do let's try, I do want to get I'm looking for a goldenrod here. Yeah, goldenrod. And I want to do goldenrod in the bottom. There, just to get it. And then I'm going to bring the goldenrod out just a pinch on the edges, just a little bit, just to have a little glow on the, blend it out just a little bit like that. Okay, then why I have this denim blue out here, I want to put a little bit of that denim blue in this inside too. On the bottom here. Oh man, dang it. Okay, so now let's take this one here. Actually, I'm going to switch my mind here because I can do that. And let's take a blush pink. And I'm going to take a blush pink. And I'm going to do all of these very lightly. Blush pink. I put a little music in the background. I just needed it. My husband's being kind of a, I don't know what you call it, a wiener head about that. So I just got, I don't know, you know, when you're married in the 20-year range and it's just, I don't know how long. You guys, there's good moments, bad moments. I just get irritated. Hey, you guys, you gotta know, life is life. I don't paint any pretty pictures. I'm just letting you know, life is life, and everybody goes through stuff. Nobody has such a thing as a great life. There is no such thing. Maybe if you guys are blessed, well, good, more power to you. I am one of those people. I live life. I have my good days. I have my bad days. 1 minute can be just friggin' so awesome, and then the next minute is just like, what the hell? And then, but you know what? I'm telling you one thing. No matter what happens, there's one thing you will find out about me. I just try to keep my mind in a positive attitude. That's all I can do. So when something pisses me off, which happens, that's their deal. I can let them ruin my life. So this is blush pink. I'm having a great time. All I needed to do is put on a little music, and that's what I did. And so, yeah, that's what I do. So I'm gonna oh, my son's coming out tomorrow. I'm so happy. Well, it's going to be fun. So now I'm just going to, I'm sure you guys go through your crap too. Everyone's got their crap. Believe me, nobody scathes through this life free and clear. Believe me, I don't care what they say. Believe me, you guys know, if any of you followed me for any length of time, you know that I'm Marlon Brando's daughter. I mean, I'm the daughter of huge celebrities. I grew up in the Hollywood life, and oh my God, gosh, the things I've been through, the things I've seen, I've been through it all. Trust me, there's nothing, everything. I've lost children. Well, not children, thank God. Oh God, 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 please bless me for that. I mean, I lost a child through miscarriage, but not, thank God, like when they're grown up and alive. I don't even know how people deal with that. Like, once you built a relationship with your child and then lost them. I've had friends that have, and I just don't even know how even they do that. But anyway, I've been, other than that, like, I mean, just everything, deaths through family members and things like that. And one of my friends just had a triple murder suicide, and I've had friends that have died through drugs and alcohol, and just I've been raped. I dealt with, as you know, I was a cutter and an alcoholic, and my parents are alcoholics, and I mean, my gosh, everybody goes through crap, you know, but somehow, you know, you just get through the crap. You just, you know, you figure out their strengths. Everyone has their strengths. Now, see how I'm putting it darker here? See, I'm putting it a little bit darker. towards the, and I'm fading it in here. I don't want to have my stories like kind of take away from what I'm doing. I don't want to ramble on about my childhood, but you guys know, I mean, when you grow up, especially in a Hollywood type lifestyle, you know, and then now I deal with the Kardashians, and you know, that's my business. I run the Kardashian site, and I do so much with this stuff, and it's like I deal with this crap all day, and so I have to, you know, I keep myself sane, and so I just deal with it. I just find a way. And I have 6 kids too, so believe me, that gives me a lot of drama. Okay, so let's take some processed red, okay? And I'm gonna put some processed red in the bottom here. Put some nice, pretty processed red in here. Yeah, maybe some of you guys found that as a surprise and didn't even. Alright, so I'm just going to blend that all in. See, very little bit though. You don't want to do too much. Okay, so I am just going to go along the same way here. But like I say, you don't want to do it too much. Just, or you know, you don't want to go up too high. Want to just, and I've got to turn it. Sorry if I make you dizzy, but I can't help it. I can't color straight up like that. It's gonna mess up my beautiful picture. And like I say, I'm gonna color this for my daughter. But back to what I was saying. Everybody goes through some crap in life, and you just got to deal with it as best as you can. And the thing is, life is really short, and you got to just stay positive. Yeah, shit happens, and when it does, what can you do? You can either choose to freak out about it, and once in a while, maybe you do got to freak out for a minute, and then you just get yourself, maybe freak out for a minute, and then figure out how to deal with it. You deal with it, and then you move on. That's all you can do. But for me, I just choose to stay positive. I'm gonna live my life happy. Be happy, baby. Right now I'm thinking about food, actually. Huh? Thinking about what I'm going to be making for dinner. I love cooking. Cooking is fun. If you guys go to my Pinterest page, you'll see I post a lot of cool stuff for cooking. A lot of great recipes. Go to my Pinterest page sometime. Check it out. I post a lot of cool stuff on Pinterest. Pinterest, man, I could get lost forever on there. I love Pinterest. It's great. Okay, now I want to throw in some of this in here too. Because there's going to be shade in here, right? But I don't want too much. Just. So I'm gonna just pause this. I mean, not pause it, but I'm gonna stop it, and I'm just gonna, well, no, I don't know what to do. I feel like if I just, I don't know, go through, like I'm gonna basically be doing the same thing through every single one of these. And I could just do them all and then just come back and do another step. But then, what if you miss something? I don't know. I want you to learn, and I guess you learn just by doing it with me, right? I'll just leave it on. What the heck? Maybe I'll just do a couple more. Okay, I'm basically just going to do the same thing on every single one. I'm not doing anything different, so. I'll just do it that way and then see what your response is. And then you guys will tell me how you want me to do these. Okay? But that's how I'm going to do. I'm going to do that all along every single one. So when I come back, all those will be done. And you tell me if you like me doing it that way or if you just would rather have me color them live. Alrighty, so this section here, sorry, I gotta readjust my camera here. Alright, so this section here, this is some deco yellow. We're gonna do a nice little yellow, kind of a sunflower here. I'm just gonna do all of these in the yellow. Okay. And I don't know, I'm just still kind of toying with the idea of how I'm gonna do these videos, but let's try something new here. All right, so let's take this one here. This is a yellow ochre. And I'm going to take a yellow ochre, and I'm going to come up here like this. And I'm going to come up. All right. All right. Is that close enough? Maybe I think you might like it a little closer, huh? Sometimes if you get too close and then you can't, you see, it's almost like too much detail, you know what I mean? I want you to get a good view, but if you get too close and you don't, I mean, it's almost like dizzy-ish. I want you to get too much detail. I'll go back right out there. Just a bit better. Alright. So when you get darker towards the bottom, right? And then put the color up here. Okay. Then now let's take, this is a goldenrod. And then let's come along the base. And then take your goldenrod and come up. And then along the side maybe. And then maybe along the side. Alright, and then do the same thing like this on all the petals. And then you maybe want to do a little bit on the tip with the goldenrod, just a little bit on the tip. You know, just to kind of finish it off a little bit, just to, you know, give a little bit of character on there. Okay, and then actually I think I'm going to do a little henna. This is henna. Meet henna. Meet henna. This is henna. A little henna. I'm going to put a little henna in here too. You kind of just see it just gives it a little bit of a glow. You don't want to put it everywhere, but okay, so let's do another one here. Now you can, you know, depending on your style, you could just kind of go around and do all of them and do like, let's say your style is you want to do all of the petals first, and you can do all of them in the yellow first, and you can do all of the yellow ochre, you know, depending on whatever your mood is. Showing you, I want to show you different ways of doing things, you know, so you can find out what your style is. That's the thing about being a teacher is I want to teach you to find your own style, and I don't want to just you to learn my style, you know. I want you to find your own. So if I show you different ways of doing things, you could find out like what way is your most comfortable, you know. If I just keep showing you my way, then you're going to be winding up coloring just like me. Even though you might say, oh, but I like to color just like you. Oh, that's cool. And I'm like, okay, well, that's great. Thank you so much. And I'm so like thankful that you love the way I color, but I want you to find your own style, you know. Okay, this is I'm just doing the same colors. This is the same, this is the goldenrod. Doing the same colors that I used. I'm just varying it a little with as far as, you know, where I'm. Oh, I just heard a bang in the other room, like one of the kids dropped something or something. All right, and then I'm gonna do here. Just brought back a really bad memory I had. One time when I just heard that bang that I told you about, when my kid, one of them, she was about, I think about 2.5, 3 years old, I heard this loud bang, and it was at night, and about like 9 o'clock or something like that, and she was asleep, so I thought, but she had climbed out of her crib, and she climbed onto the dresser and was climbing up the dresser, and this was back in the, like, you know, we're talking years ago. She's 17 now, and so she climbed up the dresser, and the dresser, as she climbed up the dresser, the dresser fell on top of her head, and the TV was on it, and the whole dresser fell on top of her head with the television on it, and luckily the way that it pinned her down, and the way it landed, it just, like, she was unscathed. Like, I don't know how she escaped that. Almost was like, it was just so loud hearing that giant crash in the middle of the night, you know. Not the middle of the night, but still, I just heard that bang just now. It was, brought back that memory just now. That crash. She's so lucky. Well, I was lucky. Because, I mean, you know, that happens. It's a big thing now, where it's kids, you know. Well, now, you know, they learn, you know, to, you know, well, now TVs are flat screens and they're so nice and light, but back then it was a big giant, you know, TVs were so heavy back then, and, you know, people didn't really know to, you know, buckle them down, and, you know, we're so stupid back then. You know, 20 years ago, we didn't know nothing. I was a stupid kid, you know. Oh, man. But, I mean, actually, I was pretty smart, paranoid. I was a good mom. I was paranoid. But, I mean, I didn't know my kid was even walking at that age, crawling out of her crib and climbing onto the thing. Who knew, you know? Gosh. I don't even know how kids make it to be teenagers sometimes. Jeez. Okay, anyway, so I'm just kind of, you know, you play around with it until you're happy with the way the shading is, the light and the darkness of it, you know. Have your beautiful flower. But again, it's about putting in the lights and the darks, you know, and doing the shading. Put the lights and the darks in there, and to get that look to come out really good. So I'm just going to do that same thing all the way around. So, and ta-da! So now there it is. I just did that same thing all the way around, and it was the same process. I just did all this little area here too, okay? And so now I think we're going to end it on this, just make this part 1 of the video, and because it's already getting kind of long, and then we'll continue. We did kind of a lot here, so now we'll go through and we'll continue in part 2. See you then. Bye.